Most people streaming have low quality streams. Yeah, I noticed that a lot. It's really surprising how... Yeah, I remember mentioning this the other day. I don't want to sound like a complete dick about it, but a lot of people, even with up to 100 to 200 view count streams, have honestly really bad quality streams. And once you've watched like a higher quality stream, it's like, what's the... it's kind of hard to go back down. It's like having... It's going outside and you've had bad eyesight and you haven't realized for such a long time, and you put on glasses and it's like, wow, it's HD? Real life is actually HD? Not like some 24p JPEG? It's amazing. This is the best low quality stream. No, shut up. Shut your face. Maybe some Tarek, maybe? Maybe. Maybe not first pick. But yeah, like I was looking... Yeah, this is what I was mentioning. It was about Dead by Daylight. Is that right? I was thinking about having a go at that game. And I was looking at the other streams, and in the most polite way, it feels like a lot of them are just really like low effort. Like really low effort. So I don't know. I feel like someone that has a higher quality stream would be able to like do pretty well then. Really? Do they own the low effort? What do you mean? Looking into getting Dead by Daylight, let's learn together. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure if it's a good fit for the stream. That's like my biggest like concern about it. So I'm not sure. I've recently, Jimbo, I've kind of... I'm not been sure about my green screen the last month, I would say. I think I don't know if people can see the background of your setup. I think it makes it look a little bit more like you're talking to a human, maybe. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to blind pick Nami here. I decide what the tide will bring. There's a couple of hard engages that are banned. We'll have to wait and see. You have clothes that aren't folded on the bed. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, behind me right now is just an absolute tip. So yeah, green is like computer, me, green screen, and then behind it is just like some random crap, like random computer stuff, and I don't know. I don't want to look behind there. Bought Dead by Daylight 2. Sadly, it's hard to find a game under 30 minutes queue. Oh no, yeah, that would be pretty oof. Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me is waiting for a new game, but I think it's just gonna be me going, like, bouncing towards, like, League and then Wild Rift kind of thing. I think I'm stuck with League for a really long time. I just don't think I'm... Honestly, like, me being brutally honest, I don't think I'm... Overall... I don't think I have the talent to variety stream, like, honestly. I don't know. Yeah. I got a hard engage. I'm gonna switch up my secondaries here. Say that bone plating revitalize. Got Lucian AD. We gotta try and go into that Kaiser a little bit early. Euro Truck Simulator. I was thinking. I had a minute yesterday where I was thinking, because I saw the Square Enix sale on Steam, and I was thinking, like maybe I could just drop everything and just stream Final Fantasy 14 for a couple of weeks, like from start to finish. That would be maybe kind of interesting. And I was like, yeah, A, not many people are going to watch that, and B, I would like lose a lot from YouTube, and then YouTube would punish me for ages. So yeah, I think I'm stuck to playing competitive games, and the problem is that there isn't enough time in a day for me to play another competitive game and get as good as it as I am in League. So, and like have enough content, you know, to make League stuff. Like I used to play like a couple of games on the side. Like I would play like, say like WoW, and then do some CS, and then, you know, I would chuck in like maybe a not necessarily like LOL games like at the time. I guess it was more like Age of Empires 2 or something. So I was like pretty decent at lots of different games. And now I've kind of like, since like these come out, I've generally then stopped playing League, and stopped playing WoW, and then I just like transitioned into just like basically League. I used to play CS with a lot of real life friends, but for other reasons I've had to disassociate myself with them. So then it's just like mainly became League. When I had a little bit of time, I played some Heroes of the Storm side, and I actually got pretty good at that, like to Diamond/Master level. But I think that's like the last time I was like actually good at another game that I could have a chance to be competitive at. If you know what I mean. Counter-Strike with viewers might be fun. Would it? I don't think it would be. So yeah, Rune Terror. Rune Terror was okay, but I've kind of just like lost interest in it. I don't know, nothing really like. I was thinking this the other day, like there's no other games at the moment that are really appealing to me. Like I hate and like League at the same time. It's the good games just about make up for all the crap games and all the flaming. Plus on the side, you know, it's my job and stuff to stream this, but League is still my favorite game. What about CFT? Did you get bored of it or not fun anymore? It's kind of like falling into the same pit. Like I don't like, if I can't dedicate much time to another game and get like really good at it because it affects my job. It does, and it's unfortunate. Did you play PUBG yesterday? Yeah, I played PUBG yesterday with Smoke. I actually kind of enjoyed it. We played a little bit of the arcade mode and then that really small map. It's quite fun. But yeah, I don't know, I just haven't got enough time to dedicate myself, like... that. Oh... Am I even going to be able to get away from this? What was that, dude? Could not play another game for limited and the set game for side. One of the things is that I don't necessarily mind being bad at something as long as I have the time to improve. I think if YouTube wasn't necessarily a thing, like if my YouTube side of like, you know, my business at the end of the day wasn't necessarily a thing, then I would probably be slightly more open into playing other stuff, but I can't afford to lose that big. And like YouTube, as I said, like YouTube punishes you. If you don't upload content regularly, YouTube's algorithm will kick you in an ads, and it takes a while for it to like, it to forgive you. And you know, like if I could stream like 8 hours to 10 hours a day, I probably would be playing something else other than the like on the side, like playing 2-3 games or whatever. But I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Maybe more in the summer. Maybe in the summer, you know, when Valorant comes out and says summer 2020, right? So maybe we'll give that a go, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to fully interest me still. Hey Pink, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm not sure. Oh crap. Zach's on his way. Thank you, Pink. I don't know why the text to speech didn't go off there. He doesn't know about Zach. A little bit of a shame that I got a kill, but it's okay. He went in deep, not knowing where the enemy, well, where our jungler was. I know those feels. Nice Zach. You can get 1 turret plating here. So Pink, I love to watch you play support class in Final Fantasy 14, but I understand. Yeah, like I used to play in Final Fantasy 14, I used to play a paladin, which if you guys don't know is essentially a tank. I used to raid lead and tank in like Coil and some other stuff. I can't remember what the other stuff was in the very first one. But yeah, like an MMO is even worse to add onto League, because MMOs you need to... There's a lot of grinding involved, whether it's with materials or, you know, stuff like that. So materials, level, quest, achievements, gearing up, dungeons, crop farming and stuff like that. And it's that an MMO is 100% not viable for me to do on top of League. It would have to be something like, you know, the equivalent of Overwatch or an RTS or something competitive, but, you know, that people would still be interested in watching. Which is kind of why I got the mobile phone set up earlier. I haven't played a mobile game on stream for about a month. I got, I sorted out, like, if you guys weren't around when I sorted that out, like, I've, we're kind of waiting for Wild Rift now. It's all set up and ready for Wild Rift. But, we were playing some Bang Bang on stream. I uploaded a couple of videos. They expectedly didn't do very well. And I think the algorithm punished me for a couple of days because of how bad those videos did as well. And I think, like, generally, the mobile streaming... What are you doing? Like, Kaiser walked up basic into melee range. The mobile streaming scene on Twitch is really bad. On YouTube, it's actually okay. Like, PUBG Mobile. There's another Battle Royale game on mobile that does pretty well. Garena or something. Free Fire or something. And Bang Bang does quite good as well on YouTube streams. And YouTube content in general. But on Twitch, mobile gaming is really bad. Oh, Lisa. Mid lane's missing. Maybe Dota. I don't want to learn Dota. It'll take me too long as well. I think the only other MOBA I would be happy to play on the side would be Heroes of the Storm, and you know what happened with Blizzard and stuff, so I don't know. I don't know. I want more. I want to provide you with more content. I don't want to be a League One trick. But I don't see a way out of it, unfortunately. I really honestly don't see a way out for me. At least at the moment, maybe. I think when I first started streaming, I didn't think I'd be honestly like one-tricking League, because I used to stream like a lot of Battle Royale, like Apex and PUBG and some other stuff as well. I did stream some Heroes of the Storm and stuff like that as well, but it's just too risky. With the amount, as I said, of the amount of time I have to stream, like, you know, I'm very fortunate that I can get away with only streaming, like, you know, these 3-hour streams just to fit around my real life schedule with childcare and stuff. Maybe a community post. No. Okay, so one big tip that I've learned, if you ever think about going into streaming, never ask the community what game you should play. Never. It's a really bad idea. It may seem like a very simple, like, you know, that's what you should do. It's a really, really crap idea. Because a lot of the people that say, oh yeah, I'd watch you do that, they wouldn't. They're just saying it. You gotta go with what you believe that you'll be good at not only like gameplay wise, but entertaining wise as well. And what that you're gonna enjoy at the end of the day. Don't rely on your content on other people. Only do stuff on stream that you're willing and prepared to do, because if you play stuff and you're not enjoying it, like, you know, Clash last night, it was honestly pretty bad, right? I could tell the mood in chat was pretty down. It was hard for me to talk to you guys and stuff like that. It wasn't worth it. So we're never doing that again. So yeah, always stream stuff and play stuff that, you know, you think you all enjoy, and rather than asking the community for sure. We're coming up for Herald here. What? I guess this could lead to a gank on the Victor. Oh, Victor's dead. We don't need to be here anymore. Not sure where Nautilus is right now. Dead even on CS right now. There he is. I'm not rage quit, I'm not sure. I might have AFK'd for like 30 seconds or something. That was such a like scuffed engage there as well. Is that Lee Sin kick as well? No, just his E. That was a really, really crap engage actually. It would have been nice actually if the Lucian did his ulti and heal earlier. But he didn't do either. I think he could have got a good ult off there, and I think I could have got out of that situation with that heal. Oh well. Hey Bryson, good morning. I don't have my ult. Oh, that was a bad engage from them, like really bad. My W's and cooldown. Zach's on his way, I guess. There's no point chasing that anymore. It's a shame my W was like 1 second away from that Nautilus, otherwise I would have been able to kill him. Okay. I think at the end of the day, I need to just be like grateful that, you know, you guys want to watch me play League. You guys want to watch me play something, so. This guy's got ult. Not really sure though. Okay. I think Kaiser's ult up, but the Kaiser's too far away. Thought about maining a different role. I've been playing jungle, as you may have known from normals. I was kind of enjoying playing normals a little bit. with the playing jungle, but I don't know. Like 90% of the people that have followed the stream is because they wanted me to specifically not only play League but also play support. I think a lot of people get triggered if I play a different role. It's just going to be inevitable. Like at some point I'm going to have to trigger a lot of people. You know, at some point League will not be happening, right? So whenever that does happen, a lot of people end up being triggered about whatever I do. The T1 challenge, jungle only character masters. But I don't know. Need to wait for 10 gold here for this Athene Salins. Yeah, exactly, Izzy. That's the thing, there aren't that many support content creators for League out there, especially in EU. But honestly, the overall demand isn't very high. Especially for a streamer that doesn't provide much hype. Like most people on Twitch, like 95% are highly interested in like meme culture and stuff. I feel like made up statistic there, but that's what it kind of feels like. So there isn't a much for support streamers, and there isn't much for chilled content. Oh, that interrupt there? I saved Garen's life. Okay, cool. Yeah, lead kick was coming in. The lead Q. My ult interrupted it. Lucian dead. We can probably like cycle around for this.
Quit flopping around. Your turret has been destroyed.
Should hopefully buy us enough time. Yeah, I was worried about that. Double bubble? Oh god, there's a least in there as well. Yeah. The solution, spamming don't tilt, is actually tilting. Anyway. Hey Bayer. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm okay, dude. Just wondering, can you explain the concept of funneling to you? Funneling. So your basic funneling is basically just giving one person more resources. So you'll see like the classic funnel is like a support in a solo lane. And then making sure that the person being funneled, who's usually the jungler, gets some extra minions and stuff in the mid lane. That's basically the essence of funneling. I think overall we're doing okay still. I think I need to chill out on a couple of these fights, but I think overall we're fine. I think Lee's been at the right places a lot of the time. They're currently sitting on 3 Drakes this early into the game as well. So that's like my primary concern right now, is the Drakes. Bit of a face check from Syndra there into that brush. Wasn't sure about that on the minimap. There's a oh god. That's no good. That was a flash. Oh, she died. There was a little bounty there. Not sure where the surrenders are coming in now. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, we're gonna lose mid turret if we just chase all day like this. Yeah, one person needs to answer that bot wave as well. Guess Syndra can make it for that. No home guards from fountains yet. It's not 20 minutes into the game. Can't be here. Oh fuck. No. No. So nobody could help me there at all. Dragon for them is ready in 2 minutes. They could maybe get a decent engage here. Not a very good Zac ult. He actually had flash. He could have flashed behind them and then ulted and pushed them into the team more. Yeah, Garen going in like that by himself is not a good idea. Nautilus is dead. Not the ideal target there. Zac's in trouble. I'm gonna try and block. No, why are we backing off? I think we could have done better though, a lot better. I'm gonna get rid of that control ward. Then we need to prep up Drake properly. Have a little bit of vision path here so we can get to about here safely. Maybe we have to fight for it, otherwise they've got Ocean Storm and we haven't got a single Grievous wounds on our team. So if they get that, we're probably pretty screwed here. Not entirely sure what the plan is here. Someone needs to go in. I guess I'm gonna die. You got the Drake though. That's the main thing. The signs is taking way too long. Okay. Can they get a Baron from this? No. I can't get a Baron from this. This is taking too long and Lucian's on the wrong side of the map still. Might just wait for this redemption rather than going out here. This Baron takes too long. Yeah, it's taking too long. Like, Lucian needed to come up straight away rather than going onto that bot wave. Alright, at least we stopped their 4th soul coming in, but that dragon's still going to be a pain for the entire game. We're going to have to keep going for it. Me playing a chill game would be good. I have to play competitive games. Don't think there's much interest in like a let's play chill thing for YouTube, honestly. Like the closest thing that could possibly work would be Minecraft, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's something that I'm gonna have to figure out over the next coming years with this job. League's not gonna be around forever. Got no oracles ready. People keep spamming for engages and stuff. No. No, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, she managed to get out. Sion's currently pushing in our top side. Re-engaging for the fight mid. We killed their jungler. Can we just do Baron now? Got no control what's left for this though, but what is this here? Need more deep, more dots. Good. Come on, I'm gonna have to use my wait, where's Sion? I might be alright. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna walk all the way back here. So Drake up in 50 seconds. Yep. More control wards. We're gonna have to have the emphasis on bot side. We have TP on Syndra, but not on Garen. Don't think we want Syndra to be sitting up top side either. Sion has TP. This could end up being a 4v5 here. Is that my control ward? No, it's not. Double control wards in there. Garen's having to deal with top side. Need to drag it out. I don't know why it's not being dragged out. Here comes the TP. We have to fight this still. Sion's such a... He's so in my face, man. He's doing his job pretty well. At least Garen managed to get down here in time. Lee's pretty low HP. We've lost our jungler though. Lee's alive. This could be bad. Okay. Lee didn't actually stay around in the area. I'm not sure why he didn't, to be honest. She should win this, right? Oh, she missed a stun. Leandrews is ticking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a rough start with the Sion being able to get here way before the Garen, but Okay, we've got 2 Drakes now. We got a tiny bit on Baron buff. That's going to be a tier 2 mid, but I think overall with the Baron buff, that whole dragon fight drained our Baron time by quite some bit then. Those fights are so scuffed. Yeah, they're really bad, aren't they? I mean, Sion has been doing a good job. He's getting right into like good spaces just to basically try and stop me, Syndra, and Lucian. And he's not dying fast enough, for sure. But apart from that, there's been like no real rhythm to anything here. It's a shame that bubble missed actually. Redemption's not ready. Both top lanes is dying right now. Okay. Nautilus use flash there as well. Need to try and get up with this team. This is my team up here. I'm mid slow pushing, ever so slightly. Their Kai's would be good here if we keep spreading out like this. That's a good catch though. Okay. We don't have any minions at top side. Victor's gonna get good wave clear on this. Kinda lucky that Lee Sinky missed. 1 minute for Baron. Yeah, Victor just has really good wave clear. Okay, I'm gonna use Redemption here just to top up our HP before Kaiser comes flying in. We just lost the highest DPS. Garen's not here either. Baron's up in 35. We took a tier 2 bot turret. Oh, Kaiser's dead? Okay, now they can't do Baron. Garen wants to come in for this flank here. I don't know. She got TP. Yeah, she's got TP. Garen. I got no wards for this at all. They're not doing it. Drake again is up in 50 seconds. I'm gonna buy a pot here. Psst. Shop seller, you got some pot for me? Nice. So I need to get one more to Baron. I need to get my control ward over to the dragon. Gonna put one ward here. Just to see if they would rather trade the dragon for Baron. Okay, that's the support down. He's definitely gonna make a play for this. There's no reason why he wouldn't. God damn it. Sidra got it? What the hell? I think Science positioning these fights have been actually pretty impressive. I've been kind of surprised at some of the angles he's managed to get into this game. Alright, so both teams are on 3 dragons. How much is Ocean again? 2.5. It's not bad healing. So yeah, I think Garen took the first Ocean Drake, and then Syndra took the third one there. Nice. I think most of my deaths in these teamfights have just been because of Sion as well. There's so much damage. It's pretty tanky as well. Sad thing is as well, they're going to buff Titanic Hydra. And I think it's like primarily that item that's doing like the most amount of damage from him as well. I have no idea why they're buffing that item, by the way. I can get Ardent Sensor. Our top lane needs to be pushed in a little bit. Oh, Science here. All the more reason to have this wave Baron buffed. It's a big wave. Right. This chase is kind of crazy. Trying to bring Syndra here. I think I'm dead though, right? I'm alright, I'm alright. Good. Got mid inhib. Just lost the Garen split pushing from the other side. We should be able to take top of this. Careful there, Zach. Still got a decent duration on the Baron buff. Sucks that kind of minion was stunned there. Oh my god. That was a big ult there I just did. Sion's now alive. It's gonna be a 7 Drake game. Alright. Managed to break into their base a little bit, but I'm gonna go stopwatch actually for this next. I need control wards. Yeah, actually I can't. I was gonna go stopwatch, but I can't. And there's no bag space. I have to buy some more pot. Summoner's Rift is actually in Amsterdam, right? It's not illegal for this, is it? Pretty important Drake for everyone. There's only one person I think in this game that has Grievous Wounds, and that's Victor on the enemy team. Sion's pushing in top. He has TP. It's still 30 seconds for this Drake. Baron's in 2 minutes. I think this next fight is it. This next fight is going to define the game. You can't recall, by the way. You cannot recall, dude. Alright, we're going to have to give up top inhib for this. This is very iffy. That's not the best bubble. Someone just move their controller into there. Sion's going for the end. We got it. Need to recall right now. Okay, Garen got his recall off. Lee's trying to stop. Garen has to win this fight. He's got ulti. Okay. We lost the Nexus turret and a top in him. Bot turret should go down. What a fiesta this game is, though. Alright. At least you get to keep the Dragon Soul. The Dragon Soul stays after death. So, yeah, that's nice. Baron in 50 seconds. So we've got 10% missing health. Plus an extra crap ton. So a lot of healing here. A lot of healing. Just have to keep up the potions. Unless I can buy like Zhonya's outright, I don't think it's worth not having. Why is it when I type in pot, it doesn't shortlist it? Ah, okay. Just gonna check for any other cheeky words that might be around. Yeah, they have 2 TPs. That could have been interesting. Oh, hi, dude. Oh, fun fact. Lucian with my E, it works really nicely. With the ult. That's their AD carry dead. Lee has to do a big play here now. God, that Victor ult tick? What is that damage, dude? Gonna help out the Garen here. This is taking too long. Lucian recalled. And Zac has no smite. We can't be doing this. We actually have to fight them here. We have to fight. Bubbles have been kind of oof. Someone needs to answer that top wave. We don't need everyone here. We're gonna have Elder Dragon now to deal with in 2 minutes 30. These mages are dealing so much damage. Syndra on 850 AP. I mean, Victor hasn't even got 6 items. He's got 5 items. And that ulti alone nearly killed me. What? But I like this. So if we can get the top in here, it forces someone to actually have to stay topside on the enemy team. And then it's the longest distance, obviously, away from the Elder Dragon from when that spawns. I mean, he's currently giving over a 50% slow. 170 damage per auto, extra damage per auto or spell use. So only got 1 HP that turret. Kind of minions should be able to get this. Lucian's kind of mid by himself. He died. I'm in a really bad spot right now. I should land a nice bubble there. Okay. Don't die, Syndra. 50 million health extra healing there. Just tank this. GG. Another bit of a strange laning phase. Quite a few messy team fights. A scrappy win. It's still a win, I guess. I think we'll honor the Syndra. Okay. Yeah, it was okay. I think everyone was probably most people's first game of the day there. Really, really, really scrappy. But honestly though, the enemy got picked off like way too much in random picks. Like the Nautilus in particular tried to do hero plays a lot. Don't feel like he needed to necessarily do that. Be nice once this account's up into diamond. It's got like diamond hidden rating, but it's been an absolute pain to climb in. Even after like what, nearly 30 games there, it's still getting plus 29. Yeah.